YouTube, boy Pino. It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. First and foremost, I want to let y'all know my time at RTI has expired. You know, but so I have moved on to a different opportunity that's better for me and my family. But before I get into that type of stuff, I do want to let you know I did get the title. You know, the process to getting the title could have been a little quicker, but it is what it is. I have the title of my truck, and I'm good. You know, everything is groovy, so I can't really complain in that regard. You know, so I wanted to give you guys an update, let you know I did get the title, but also didn't get the title. Probably a week or two after that, I moved on and started the company, which I just started this company, which tells you how dragged out the process was for me getting my title. Now, I really wanted to make this video as a final review of RTI Riverside Transport. I'm not here to badmouth them or talk down on the company. There's some things they can definitely clean up, from my perspective, that'll make things function a lot better. The first thing they can definitely clean up is communication. Communication is very inconsistent and frustrating. You know, like sometimes the people you need to speak to, they don't ever seem to be available. You give them you leave voicemails, you do whatever you can, and they don't get back to you. And that's just bad business to me. So that becomes very frustrating when you're trying to get things done. And the people you need to talk to, they're not really available for whatever that reason may be. And then there's a communication barrier between the dispatchers. You know, you'll have the 24/7 people come in, basically night dispatch. And it's like when your dispatcher come in, he knows nothing of what you already explained multiple times. You know, so that's what makes it so annoying. He knows nothing of something you already have explained multiple times. And that right there is frustrating in its own right. You know, but my overall synopsis of the company, I gave RTI for, let's say, 2 years and about 3 months, 2 years, 3 months, something like that. Overall synopsis of the company is they have miles, you will run, you'll make your money, it won't be great pay compared to the rest of the industry. You know, there's better opportunities out there pay-wise, but you have a lot of dedicated accounts that can work for certain individuals when you're in a certain area. So even if you are taking a pay hit, it's easier to take a pay hit if you're able to be home more often. You know what I'm saying? So if they got something that work for you in that regard, I think it can be alright, man. Dedicated accounts, they're not bad. Target wasn't bad for me. A-Bar wasn't bad to me. Tractor Supply, dedicated, wasn't bad for me. Even TJ Maxx, which was the best one for me because I was home very often, 3, 4, times 5 days out the week. I'm just at the crib chilling. You know, some of the loads was out and back because I only ran Georgia and Tennessee, so I could get back the same day. Sometimes it was a little extended, and I wouldn't be able to get back the same day. So, with all that being said, I just wanted to say RTI is a decent company. They're not a bad company, they're not a great company, they're not a good company, in my opinion. They're decent. You know, they're middle of the pack, they're average. You know, they're closer to below average than above average, in my perspective. You know, but at the end of the day, and the reason I'll knock them and say that is because Okay, let's just go. We gotta tackle a couple of things. Pay issues I had. That was a big deal for me. Once I had a pay issue because I was getting paid X amount and the pay increased. The new drivers were getting paid well compared to me. And I wasn't getting paid what I thought I should be getting paid, for the work I put in. And the new guys come in and you just start paying them more than me. And that's something I was okay with. I tried to talk to multiple people to get that pay change situated. Just giving me the runaround, man. Talk to this person, talk to that person. Eventually get somebody you ain't able to get on the phone and talk to at all. So it turns out to be a waste. And then we got once I started my TJ Maxx account, my pay rate was a certain rate. And after I paid my truck off, I was supposed to get owner-op pay, which was 70%. But I never got that. They were never willing to give me the 70%. I called even the vice president to try to get it situated. She kind of blew me because she actually took it upon herself to call my dispatcher and basically tell me I'm not eligible, for that. No reasoning, no nothing. No nothing at all. She just told him that she told him that probably 10 minutes after I called and he called me. But a month and a half later, I never received a call. And my dispatcher came to me, but I don't know. He didn't even have answers for me. Very unprofessional in his own right. So some of those paid situations lead to why I feel how I feel. Now, outside of the pay problem, I don't have a huge problem with RTI. Dispatchers, ones I've had, are pretty cool. They run you pretty well. I like the dedicated freight. And of course, I'm always going to be grateful that I was able to pay off a truck here. So it was a stepping stone, on my way to bigger and better things. RTI was never my end goal, but it was just part of my process to get where I ultimately wanted to be. So, therefore, just want to give you guys a quick review without stretching out the video too long. If you have any questions, go ahead down in the comment section. Like the video. Hit me with a like, dislike if you don't like it, but communicate with me and talk to you guys about whatever in regards to RTI that I recently dealt with. And as far as where I currently work at the moment, we'll get to that eventually. I'm going to fill out the company first before I speak on it. But anyway, keep on checking out.